Hey everyone, so it is Saturday night and we are living it up in this house. Let me tell you, I'm about to organize some clothes. So I'm starting this video obviously different than what I normally do, but I was starting this project. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start the video just because this is the time slot that I have to work on this. It is about 8 o'clock on Saturday night, so before we got to get the little kids in bed, which they go to bed about 8:30. I want to get this somewhat organized because it's driving me nuts, y'all. I've been wanting to get to it all week and I just have not had the time at all. And Nathan actually, he worked today and he's worked late every night this week, so I've been doing all the activities and stuff with the kids, which, you know, is fine. Anyways, this is just a time slot that I have to get in here and organize. So when we first moved in here, y'all know it was obvious that the clothing situation that we did in our previous house, we had these plastic drawers. I'll show y'all in a minute. They're just not going to work here. It worked, you know, at our old house. It's just not working here. So I got this dresser like right after we moved in, and that has worked out well. Well, I obviously still have more kids and more clothes to store. So it was obvious that we needed to get another dresser. So we actually got this dresser from Miss Kathy at church. So thank you so much, Miss Kathy. And it's been sitting in the garage for about a week, and I've been dying to get this stuff organized. So getting to it, living it up on a Saturday night. This is what we used at our old house, just the Walmart special drawers. So we had, goodness, I think 6 sets of these in a closet that housed most of the kids' clothes. And I had all the clothes out of bedrooms for a reason, because little kids tend to pull out drawers and dump out the clothes everywhere. And we had just done this way for years and it just worked well. So we had one walk-in closet with all the clothes. But we just don't have that kind of space. So I needed to find something different. So these are not working here at all. So I got this dresser, and I'm thinking I'm going to put Kinley's clothes in 2 drawers and Camden's in the bottom drawers. Drew's will still stay in his set of drawers that we have, just because I think just having one set will be easier. So that will just help kind of streamline this mess and then give me a place to put laundry baskets as well. So believe it or not, I have been in here this week organizing, putting clothes where they go, but just Kinley and Camden, I mean, they're 2 and 1 and they get into them. So this will help. And Nathan even made a point because we were talking about like whose clothes to put in the dresser. Okay, I'll make an airplane for you. Drew wants me to make a paper airplane. Okay, but Nathan made a good point that Kinley and Camden can't open up these drawers in this dresser, so that is probably a good reason to put their clothes in it. So I was like, should we put the boys in there? Anyway, so just trying to figure out what is working in the space that we have right now. So I will actually put a link in the description box below of our setup that we had before at our previous house. It worked well, and for many, many years. I did this, like, even when we only had like 3, when we had Taylor, Addison, and Peyton all in a room and they were little. It just, you mamas know the clothes, that the kids get into the clothes and it's just a huge mess. So it helped keep the clothes contained and it just worked well for our family. So just trying to see if this will work better than what we got going on right now. Anything's better than what we got going on right now.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a ring.
So much better. So I'm hoping that this will work. So I put the dresser this way. I don't remember if I said this or not already, just so that it'll be easier to access the closet. It doesn't need to be completely accessible, but every once in a while. So the biggest issue in this room is I didn't have room for the laundry baskets. So positioning it this way is helping me have a place for laundry baskets. So that's one thing that helps me streamline laundry, is each kid has a basket for their dirty clothes, and then they have a day of the week that we wash their clothes. So, you know, Reagan's clothes get thrown in the dryer, thrown in her basket, folded, put away. So it just helps save so much time in laundry too. So anyways, definitely much better. And I think it will work and keep the little kids out of their clothes, because they won't be able to open up those drawers, y'all. Oh, so it is Sunday morning, y'all, and I didn't finish showing you what I did. So it feels good to have that room in order, just like already. Even Nathan walked in there. He's like, oh my goodness, so much better. So these are clothes that we went through that either are staying that I'm going to throw away. Some are donation. Kids have grown so fast the last few months, but a lot of them are jeans too. And well, obviously we're approaching the warmer weather, so they need more shorts and jeans out. Getting ready to head out the door for church. I've got to find something to eat, y'all. I'm so bad about eating breakfast. And I almost made a breakfast casserole last night so that we could eat it this morning. And Nathan was like, just sit down and chill. Because I don't do that very often. Oh, we have bananas. I think I'll eat a banana. Rabbit trail. Anyway, sorry. I kind of wish I made that breakfast casserole. I think I'm going to do that later today. So since I got the room situated, I think today I'm going to try to make a few dishes for us to eat off for the week, for like breakfast and snacks and stuff, and get stuff ready for co-op tomorrow. What's the matter, buddy? Camden's been a little cranky this morning, just a little. So you ready to go to church?
Yes.
Well, it's much later now, y'all. It's 6 o'clock. So today did not go as planned. We were running very early. I was excited about that. We were going to get to church relatively early. Nathan had already left with the older kids because he was playing worship today. So I had middle on down. I had 7 kids. Anyways, we were running early and I loaded up, or was getting ready to load up, and one of the kids fell and like filleted their knee open. I was just about, like, I was grabbing the last few things to head out the door. They came in screaming and crying, y'all. And I was like, okay, just thinking, you know, that they scraped their knee because they said, I fell down. Anyways, quickly saw it. I was like, we're not going to church. We're going to the ER. So I actually drove to church, switched vehicles with Nathan, dropped off the other kids with him. And then we were at the ER for a few hours. They got 5 stitches. They're embarrassed. They don't want me to say who it is. So, but they actually were so brave. A huge trooper. Like, they didn't cry at all with getting the stitches. They did amazing. So, and then rule in our house is if you end up in the ER, you get an ice cream cone afterwards. So we had lunch and had an ice cream cone. Came home. I actually then ran to Walmart, got a few things. Tomorrow's co-op, so I needed to get a couple things just for snacks because I'm low on groceries. We will do a bigger grocery haul later this week. So my cooking that I wanted to do today is not going to be what I thought that it was going to be. But we've had dinner, so I'm going to just take a little bit of time. So while I was at Walmart, I saw cans of cans of biscuits. I was planning on making more stuff from scratch, but I was like, I saw those, I was like, grab 2 cans, so that's what we're going to have for breakfast tomorrow morning. And I already cooked up some bacon, so I don't have to do that tomorrow morning, and it can just sit in the fridge overnight and I can heat it up in the microwave. So that'll be breakfast tomorrow. And then I'm either going to make granola bites. I just saw a recipe for that. Or I'm going to make this blueberry dish. Haven't decided yet. Or I might do both. We shall see. Okay, so we are gonna do the granola bites. I saw this recipe last night, so I will link it in the description box below. It just looks so easy and so good. Y'all know I'm always trying a different granola recipe. I don't know why. Once I find one that the kids just like can't stop eating, and then I don't have to buy granola bars anymore, that's what I'm looking for. We have had some good ones, but what I think might work well with this one is it's like you put them in a mini muffin dish, so it'll be smaller. So I think the kids might like that. So I can't find a teaspoon measuring cup. Actually, I wonder if it's in here. It is. That's where they're all going. Oh my goodness. Well, no, that's a half a tablespoon. That's a teaspoon. Yay. Okay. So Logan was unload last month, and Reagan is this month. We're obviously still learning where things are. So. Okay. Yeah, you want to help start stirring this? So far we have oats, peanut butter, salt, and vanilla.
Right here, Kinley. Kinley, is this it?
Is it gonna be easy to stir?
It might be a little easier now that the honey's in there. If not, we might need Daddy's muscles. Is that easier? So we got the mixture in a mini muffin tin, and then it needs to go in the freezer for 2 hours. And after that, you top it with melted chocolate and a little bit of peanut butter mixture. And then I believe it goes back in the freezer. It's Monday morning. We're getting ready for co-op, and I wanted to show you guys the granola bites because I finished them last night and I went to bed. So you just dollop them. It was melted chocolate and peanut butter and a little bit of salt mixed together. Yep, Reagan tried one already and they're so good. So then you freeze it again. So those are done, and then we are having biscuits and bacon. I cooked the bacon yesterday.
If they want
And then,
bacon.
huh?
If they want bacon.
Yeah. And then obviously did the biscuits this morning. Mad morning dash. Did not think that we were going to get out the door this morning, but we are. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because we got co-op day. It's busy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you all in the next video.